What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of our favorite and your favorite wrestling podcast, Lucha House Show Podcast. That's Lucha HSP on YouTube and at podcast.luchahsp on Instagram. I'm Mars, the voice of violence. As always, joined here at ringside by my colleague tonight, representing Los Perros del Mal. Dios perdona, pero los perros no. Rowdy Rod, the man formerly known as the dreaded demon.
They will come back.
What's going
Yeah.
on, Rod? What's
Not
going
much,
on?
man. Not much. A quick one today, just to go through Clash in Paris. We had a good what's it called? It was a meh. We said it was like a meh
It was a bit
card.
meh. You know what? I've reconsidered my meh. I've turned it into it was pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah,
was all right. Look,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Mm.
say the matches were okay. Like and probably the ending was a lot of people was a bit, but that worked out on what happened on Monday, and then we're gonna talk a
Yes,
little bit about that. So
exactly,
So
exactly.
let's go. We started the night with a bang. We couldn't say any other way. Roman Reigns against Bronson Reed, the tribal chief against the tribal thief. Um, Crack of a match. Crack of a
Absolutely.
match.
Yeah.
They just Bronson Reed destroyed the fuck out of Roman Reigns.
What a match.
What an
What a
ending!
match. What an ending. Absolutely.
I think that
Like,
was the best part of the match was the ending
yeah,
by
I
far.
look at as yeah. I think you're right. I mean, this was more about the storyline rather than the actual match between Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, which was a banger, as you said. Jimmy getting involved. Sorry, Jay getting involved. So no, mate, what a match, and what a finish, and the story is that Roman was in hospital with multiple broken ribs, and
So
poor
did Paul Heyman.
Heyman, poor Heyman with the. What about Roman Reigns with the guillotine in
Oh my
France?
god,
What
I
a
was not
homage to
expecting that.
France. Oh, I was expecting a spear, but obviously it's easier to take a bump in terms of a guillotine than it is to
Yeah.
take a spear. Not that Heyman can't take bumps. We saw that last year when he was put through the table at Madison Square Garden. But it was again a total obliteration from the vision,
Yeah.
or at least 2/3 of the vision, or a half if you count Heyman. So no, fantastic match. It was like two workhorses, absolute workhorses. The crowd was into it. The crowd was just great all
Oh, the
night, like
crowd.
all throughout the takeover in Lyon and in Paris. That they were just phenomenal. It was like being at a football stadium.
100%.
So that was, and I think I got that one right. I think you might have picked Bronson.
Yeah, pick Bronson. Yeah, you
Yeah.
won the tally. You got
Mm,
3 out of
mm.
5. I got only two. No, you sorry, you got 4 out of 5. I got only two because we matching one.
I
Um,
got Rusev wrong. That was the only one from memory.
yeah, that's the only one that you got wrong.
Yeah,
The other
yeah.
ones you got it spot on. But oh no, actually, I got the scene as well. We got like two. Like you won anyways. That's not
Mm.
point of fucking us. We won what? Um, yeah, look, and we saw the variation of fucking Roman Reigns. And it's understandable because now Roman Reigns is recording Street Fighter. We saw
Yeah,
the
he'll be
post
coming
going
down
up
here.
today.
He'll be down
Um,
here in Sydney. Yeah,
these are yeah, Cody Rhodes already there. They
Cody
already.
Rhodes already here. Mm.
I can see the voice of violence sneaking in, trying to get a pic with one of them. Maybe I don't know. But
I think I know where they might be staying because of the paparazzi photos of Cody.
yeah,
But I'm
maybe I'll
I'm,
be
I'm not
standing in the
planning.
coffee, just in the corner by accident.
Just
Oh
a
my God, it's
coincidence.
Cody Rhodes.
And the big news coming out of Street Fighter front is it looks like Alexander Volkanovski, the current UFC
Yeah,
champion, he's part of the cast as well. So
100%. No,
know,
he is. He is. He's come
yeah,
100%.
yeah, yeah,
He is.
yeah. Mm.
We got 50 Cent. We got Cody Rhodes.
Andrew
We got Roman
Schultz,
Reigns.
yeah, mm.
Volkanovski. What else we got? Yeah, Schultz. You said Schultz.
Yeah,
Jason Momoa as Blanca.
yeah.
They couldn't pick a better
Anyway, we
Blanca.
digress. We
Yeah,
digress.
sorry,
Let's
we
focus
digress.
on
Talk about this
Paris.
too. So Roman is out, and then we got so a pretty good match. Then we got Becky against Nikki. Look, this match, Nikki, it's a bit out, you know. Bella's a bit
There's
out.
ring
That
rust. There's ring rust.
there's a ring
There's
rust in
clear,
there.
clear ring rust, but she's still like she'll come good, man. It's been a while since she's been a competitive wrestler superstar.
Yeah,
So you'd expect a bit of ring rust. Obviously the camera angles help her out a bit, but and I think Wade Barrett when she completely missed that kick off the top rope, it was good that Wade Barrett actually called it that way rather than saying, "Oh, oh, she got some of it," but no, she's like he's
I
like
think
she
Becky tried to
completely
sell
missed.
it, but
Yeah,
then she didn't,
yeah.
so she kind of
I
half it.
think, look, it was great work by Becky because I think you're right. She did initially try to sell it, but then realized that no, it was unsellable. It would have. It's more credibility if you
Yeah,
just act like she didn't get you, which she didn't. So,
yeah.
but Nikki's going to come good. I'm just interested to see where this storyline's going to go now because what happened at the end, which we'll talk about, and then
Happening
subsequently on
Monday.
Raw,
So, yeah, so
and what?
like,
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
Becky won. We knew she was gonna win. There was no question about it. And then we moved to the Sheamus against Rusev. It was just a brutality.
The
It's a
brawl. It was a good
brutality.
old
It's a
fashioned
brawl,
brawl.
and
Yeah,
they did good,
yeah.
man. The crowd was so into it. They just loved it. Every single, every single thing they
But
did.
but
Everything
let me
was,
ask you this.
yeah.
Let me ask you this, right? Wouldn't it have been a better card if that fight was on SmackDown
Mhm.
and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, where Sami won the title, was on the PLE? I think that would have made
Or
more sense.
AJ Styles again, Dominic Mysterio.
Yes, that as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
look,
just didn't think that, just with all due respect to Rusev and Sheamus, who are great workers, both of them, in a 5 match PLE card, I I would have picked either, like you said, AJ and Dom, or the Sami Zayn title change against Solo Sikoa.
look. I think was, and we said it before. This is back of the hand that one fight was down, so they were counting on this to be a feeling probably, and then we got
Mm,
the bang of Naomi against Stephanie Baquet going for the title, but it was already announced. So how you take
mm.
it out? So I think it was more of that. Like it was already announced. Let's keep going. One fight less. Just don't worry about it. Let's keep going for
Yeah,
two
fair enough.
because to reschedule everything makes no sense. It was already everything done to this fight to be there. So you know, it's sorry it happened. But look, Rusev destroyed Sheamus. Really good. This story is gonna continue.
Yeah, continuing.
Definitely it's
Yeah,
gonna continue because it's not gonna stop for a while. These ones, which I loved it because both of them deserved to be in
yep,
spotlight at the moment.
agreed.
Great workers. Then we got to Cena against Logan Paul. Man,
What a match.
I think Logan Paul is starting to get it up. Look, he's
Starting to, like, we look, ever since Logan Paul's come in, we've all said it on this show. Like, we understand why, blah blah
he's
blah,
yeah,
celebrity, blah blah blah, eyes, all of the above. But he has consistently gotten better and better and better.
exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
getting at,
That
and
match.
not just that. His promos.
Mm,
He's getting the hit. He did a promo in French.
I know,
That
I know.
that absolutely took
Mm.
me back. I was like, "Oh, this is great." I'm like, he literally
He's
was
a great
cursing.
heel.
He was cursing to the French people
He's
in French.
he's a
It was
natural heel.
fucking
That's why all
awesome.
the great heels are natural heels.
Exactly, and I love that. I think
So,
that after that promo, I was like, "Okay,
and look,
like
and
he
they kept
becomes
saying
something
like
different."
they kept saying he's been here for 4 years, and then I started thinking back, geez, he has, like, because
Yeah,
back when I went to WrestleMania 39, Logan Paul was there,
yeah.
so you know he's been here a while, so he's not a part timer.
Nah, and he was,
So
and
he's,
it's give it a good match to Cena. I mean, that was a great match, and
yeah.
you
I
can
look, I
see me
still,
so
yeah.
loud.
I know what I said. I know what I said last week. That I think, given the limited matches that John Cena has left,
Mm.
I don't think a Logan Paul match was justified in that small amount. It was a great match, but I stand by what I said last week. I think they could have had someone else in there. But again, not taking anything away from either of those workers because that they put on a sensational match. Like it was a banger. It was an easily 8.5,
Mm.
if not 9 out of 10.
Well, we got Palooza now, so we know there's more matches for John Cena at the moment. So it wasn't like
Well, that's
this flash bang.
WrestlePalooza's got to be the obvious one against Brock Lesnar. And again, they haven't said anything else
Apparently,
about what happened after Nick Aldis said, "I just heard from Brock. Now we haven't heard a thing."
I think that after this, I think it's SmackDown because saying this is gonna be his last SmackDown for John Cena, which is really weird. Smack coming down, SmackDown will be his last one. So it's pretty strange.
Really?
Yes, it's been advertised everywhere. That is John Cena's last
And it's in Chicago, so all the
SmackDown.
attention is going to be on Punk.
100%. because the storyline. But yeah, we got Cena winning, which we knew was gonna happen. People loved it. People sing his song. People say "You Can See Me" really loud.
Mm.
It's a great match, a great match. And then we got to the last match of the night, Fatal Four Way. We had
But did, we
LNI.
missed one. You missed one.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You missed the tag team match.
Oh, I forgot the tag team match. Yeah,
Wyatt
forgot I didn't
Six
have
and
it.
the Street Profits.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, the Y6, the Street Profits.
Mm.
Uh, Look, I love the entry. The entry was
Mm.
awesome.
Yeah.
Um, the entry was really good from the wise from the Street Profits, but this is clearly showing the Street Profits are going to be have a breakup. There's going to be a battle between them soon. They're working on it. We saw it happening tonight again. Sorry, Clash of Paris again.
Yeah.
In terms of a match, we couldn't expect anything less from these two guys. Like these two perfect, beautiful tag teams. Great match. People was loving it. The fireflies were like really flying all over Paris when we saw
Yeah.
with the music starting going on, and that was a beautiful scene. It just for 2 seconds, it felt like Bray Wyatt was gonna come out of somewhere,
Mate.
man.
Yeah.
It was magical down there because everyone felt it. You see the fireflies going up so high, and it's in so many. They you like one point you're like, oh bro, it's Bray Wyatt coming back in. You know, it's like you can't help it. But yeah, the Y6 made the on it like the really good entrance. People was singing the song, and then we got the Y6 returning title, which is perfect because now we got the Y6 with Hollywood, with the new Y6 house,
Yeah.
which is I think it's horror house that they go.
Yeah.
They're having a movie. I think they're having a movie as well. So it's trying to build up again with the Y6 as it should, and then we got two possible guys coming to WWE, which we say which is what's it called, Tenhouse, and I forgot the name of the other guy, which the two guys that we said for a long time with Renzo. These are the two guys. If Bray Wyatt was going to AEW, are the two guys that we're gonna go with him
With
and
him.
create like the
Mm.
YSC. So more than likely they're going to WWE, and likely they're gonna go into something with the YS6, and the YS6 are gonna go soon into a faction battle with someone else, which we don't know at the moment, but that's the rumor inside. So we're gonna see more of the YS6, and hopefully starting to get more of a horror like it should
Yeah.
be. And like I always said, for me, the YS6 should be the faction that everyone is in inside WWE. Like we're talking about everyone, even the champions, even Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
even Cody Rhodes. They should be just afraid of them, no matter what. Like even if they don't get a title, but they
I
should be
am.
afraid of him. But they should be afraid of him in terms of like you don't want to mess with them. You don't want to get in
Yeah.
the wrong side of them. You don't know who they are because that's
Well,
how
if
they saw.
you remember when they came back, there was that all those bodies lying everywhere in
Exactly.
Gorilla, like yeah.
They got to do something like it again. They
Mm.
have to. They have to do something similar, but they got to get Roman Reigns involved. They got to get
Oh,
Cody Rhodes
I
involved.
don't think they should be joined up with the top
Seth
guys.
Rollins. No, but I'm saying in terms of like they should be known by everyone. Seth Rollins will have their own story. Roman Reigns,
Yeah,
it's
but
fine.
they're like a mid card faction. You don't want to mix them up with the main guys. Not yet.
It's
Or at all. I don't think at all.
the
Because
thing is
they
that
don't
that's
have
what they
Bray.
are.
They don't have Bray. Like Bo's fantastic. Bo's doing a great job, but he's not Bray. He's not
Yeah,
one of
but
the
that's
top
the thing.
guys.
It's like it's the same thing with Karrion Cross. You don't need to have him part of the main stories, but you need to have him around.
Work. Sorry, every time I hear that name, I just have to yell out work.
Even he said it now, so I'm just at the moment I'm so confused.
Mm.
We're not gonna get there. Eventually, we'll
No,
know
we'll
what's
be
up.
here all night.
We're kind of here all night. But yeah, to Y6, love it. They hold the titles and more coming in now with them. And now, sorry, we got to Fight It Forward. Seth freaking Rollins, love the entrance. CM Punk, everyone crazy. Jey
Yeah,
Uso, a bit stitched up, but he went in, went crazy. And LA Knight, man. LA Knight brings it every single time.
all the
Um,
time,
in terms of a match, crack a match,
as you'd
got me
expect.
as you
No
expect.
surprises. Yeah.
The ending was a bit why?
I
Because
knew, like, as soon as the person came out from under the ring, you knew it was a woman, and it could only have been Becky Lynch.
I was confused at the moment. I didn't even think it was Becky. I didn't know who
No,
it was.
I'm like, oh, that's a woman. Oh, it's Becky. It's Becky.
Yeah,
But what it does show is and what it does show is that like Seth is always two steps ahead Because no one picked this. No one.
Yeah, but you know what? The only reason why I didn't think it was Becky because the last time they were trying to work together, it didn't work. The last time
Yeah,
to
but
like, do
different times,
something
mate.
together, it didn't work. And even
Different
they
times.
say, but I know it's different times, but even they say we can't work together. But again, taking back, they were both face. That was when Becky tried to go heel and it didn't
Mm.
work because no one it wasn't believable.
Oh, it's working now.
She was because she was still the man. So now
Mm.
it just worked into a proper heel with a change of theme song. So it's stepping away from the man with a different music. It helps a little bit
And
to
the
be more
promos.
believable.
And she's
Exactly.
cutting these like promos that are just putting shit all over people, which is great.
They keep mentioning each other. They keep mentioning
Yeah.
she mentioned said,
So
said mentioned
no,
said.
and like
Um,
what happened on Raw made that ending better.
yeah, but we get to like said one fucking
Mm.
awesome. At the end, we all go like, what's going on? The Vision is always two steps ahead. You know, the visionary,
Mm.
the Seth freaking Rollins did it again.
And I think
Um,
the person the wrestler that got the most out of this fight, in my view, is LA Knight because he just continually proves that he is the top guy. He can um, be there with the three of the top guys in the promotion
100%.
and hold his own. Like there's no problem. He can carry the strap at
To
any
be honest,
time.
I
And
think that's what they want to work towards. Because Seth Rollins, look, what it could happen, it might happen, is that CM Punk will cost Seth Rollins at some point the title with LA9 winning it, you know, to get LA9 winning it and LA moving on to his own storyline, which probably has something going on with Jey Uso. Like it could be going that way. That way we got Seth Rollins and CM Punk is still going on at their own pace because they got their own story happening.
I don't know, man.
And
I
You
don't.
got Roman Reigns is still. You're not gonna give this title to Roman Reigns. No fucking way.
No, no, no.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Seth is holding this title till WrestleMania where he's going to drop it to CM Punk.
I don't think he's dropping it to CM Punk. I would love to, but I don't think so. You
Mm.
know why? Because if Roman Reigns is still involved, that title cannot get involved because it's not Roman Reigns' title. Like this is a separate story.
But that's why Roman's not involved in this. He wasn't in the Fatal Four Way.
Yeah, but no, but it's still involved in the story. You know what I mean? He's still there. Roman Reigns
Mm.
still after Seth Rollins. He's still after the Vision. He fought the Vision.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah. That's
saying.
right.
Jey
Yeah, yeah.
Uso, like he's still in a fight against the Vision, against Seth Rollins.
Well,
He needs to cost Seth Rollins something.
I think we're going to get at WrestlePalooza. I think we're going to get Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. If Roman Reigns finish the shooting of the movie,
If
if that's a big thing, but look, like I'm saying, like the way I see it is happening is just Roman will still be in the battle against the Vision. He might try to help Jay to get the title. Jay will try to get the title. He will fail, and I see LA Knight winning it. And CM Punk because that story needs to keep going, but that title can't be involved because otherwise you can't get Roman Reigns in there because you're gonna know Roman Reigns gonna lose every single time. If you get to take
yeah,
the title away,
I
it's a
yeah,
different
I just
story.
don't see Seth dropping the title before WrestleMania.
No,
And
I'm not saying he has to drop it
mm,
before
mm,
that. I'm just
mm.
saying to continue the story, the title doesn't need to be involved. But we don't know what's gonna happen too, because we got Money in the Bank before WrestleMania. Said LA Knight
Oh,
can,
we got plenty of things. We got Royal Rumble. We got plenty of things before WrestleMania.
look.
No, Money in the Bank's after WrestleMania. Money in the Bank's June, isn't it? Money in the Bank's June.
It's already been no
Seth cashed in.
Seth cashed in, but Seth cashed in where did he cash in? Is it at WrestleMania? Is it no?
No,
At
Seth cashed
SummerSlam.
in recently on
Was it SummerSlam?
it was SummerSlam. Yep,
With SummerSlam, yeah,
correct.
he cashed in on
Yeah,
SummerSlam.
August.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was other things that happened? Yeah, like we still got like
No.
what October. Yeah,
Mm.
no, I don't know, but I think this is gonna continue. I think LA Knight, Jey Uso, CM Punk, Seth Rollins still gonna be happening because it's still shit involved, which is good. So wait, story can continue. But like I said, and then we moved on. What happened on Raw? Before we go move to Raw, what do you think about Clash of Paris? Still like it was alright,
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
an eight. Yeah, I'll stick with it as well. An eight is
Mm.
not too bad for what it was.
Mm.
Um, it could be. I think we all gotta be taken away because we wanted to see Pake against Naomi. I think that was everyone was like, fuck. you know, and that would make it a goddamn big of a card. But moving from Clash of Parties, we got Monday Night Raw. Things happen. Seth Rollins, CM Punk is waiting for Seth Rollins to come in. He never came in. He came in through a different door, and then we got the music
Yeah.
hitting in, and then it's Becky Lynch coming in. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
Um, and then she slapped the crap.
Oh, it was old fashioned paintbrush, just bang, 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 bang. It was like,
And CM
wow.
Punk
And he
didn't
just stood
touch it.
there
He
and
didn't
copped
touch it.
it.
Didn't touch it.
Mm.
And then CM Punk said, what CM Punk was like, this is gonna cost you or something like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember what the exact words. And everyone's saying is AJ Lee.
Yeah. Well, the whole crowd was chanting AJ Lee.
Now, is she coming back?
I don't know.
Not
It's
sure.
too obvious. It's too obvious. I hope so, but it's too obvious. And because it's in Chicago, SmackDown's in Chicago. She lives there anyway. And WrestlePalooza is going to be a massive, massive, massive card for the pure and simple reason that it's the first PLE that it's going to be on ESPN. So
Yeah,
it's going to be a massive card. So we're going to get Brock versus Cena.
yeah.
And look, a match AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins
Seth Rogen.
is that'll be a good match
Hear me out.
versus Seth Rollins. Well, is a match that's good. It's a great match
It's a
for
really good
a
one.
massive card like WrestlePalooza, but it just seems too obvious.
It seems too obvious, but at
And
the
she's
same
been gone for
time,
10 years.
CM Punk was being gone for longer, man. But she's been
I
training. That's the
know.
thing. She's
Yeah, I
not.
know she's been training.
She hasn't been training because she was
I'd love to
training
see her
for
back. I mean, I
heels.
think if you said to me what's going to happen, I reckon I would put money on AJ Lee coming back at SmackDown for a short run to WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, I like that too. I think everyone needs, and it's in Chicago, man. And
Yeah,
then
that's right. That's
that,
yeah.
that it's like CM Punk. You can't bring back CM Punk anywhere else but Chicago. Like if you do everyone else, you're an idiot.
Mm,
Like in WWE, the AW did it, WWE did it, they both did it at
mm.
Chicago because they know that's CM Punk's town. Like this, if it's gonna happen anywhere else, it can't happen anywhere else. Like it
And they need
has
a
to
champ
happen there.
because Cody's not. There's not going to be a champion on SmackDown for the next few weeks because Cody's here in Sydney filming Street Fighter. So Seth has to be on both shows. There's got to be a champion
No,
because Seth's the Raw champion.
it's a lot of happening everywhere. But yeah, he has to be a champion, and he will be everywhere. We don't know, but at the moment, and well, that's what it could happen in Raw, like in probably SmackDown. We don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's a lot of things
What
happening.
What do you think is going to happen with EO Sky and Stephanie Vaquer on Raw?
But we got the match at WrestlePalooza.
That's the one. Sorry, WrestlePalooza.
You got the match at WrestlePalooza.
That's
Look,
for the title, isn't it?
it is for the title.
So what do you
Um,
think is going to happen there?
look,
Don't think like a Chilean. Think
no,
objectively.
I'm not thinking like a Chilean. I'm just
All right.
objectively, because it's no point in giving it to Vaquer. Like it's too short of a run. She's gonna lose it too
Exactly.
soon. Like it's no point. But at the same time, why is she gonna lose? Like why are you gonna make her lose against Io Sky? You know what I mean? It's kind of it sucks unless something else happened. You know what I mean?
Well, Kabuki Warriors will get involved at some point.
That could be the Kabuki Warriors can get involved like by accident. But if they get involved, that has to favor Io Sky.
It does, but
Io Sky can win as a heel. She's a face.
I know. But look, something could happen with Rhea and the Kabuki Warriors where they inadvertently see. It's a tough one because
It's a really
if
tough
they
one.
if they're gonna stuff it up, it ends up being Stephanie Vaquer winning. Like that
Exactly.
could cost EO the title. And I agree with you. It's not gonna. It's I I've been saying this for weeks. Rhea Ripley's gonna regain the title in Perth. Okay, so if you give Vaquer the title at WrestlePalooza, she's only gonna have it for less than a month to Perth, and that's not fair. That's a shit first run, and she deserves better than that.
100%.
So I don't know. I think EO's gonna win. But what happens here? Like
You know what is could
what
happen
if
as
they
well?
get? What if one of
You
them
know,
gets disqualified? You
you know,
can't win the title from disqualification.
I was about to say, you know what it could happen? And it would be like really, what the fuck? A canal. Both of it
I
get
thought that
canned
too.
out.
Like a count out or disqualification. But then, like, if you want to speak about technicalities, the rule is a champion can't lose unless it's by pin or submission. So there is no champion. So
A
you could,
disqualification is whoever wins the match. That's at the end of the day. So you can't
yeah,
win the
that's
match
right.
by disqualification.
Yeah,
You can't win a
mm.
match by count out. You know what I mean?
Double
So
count out. It's got to be double count out.
that's where my bet is going. I think it's gonna be a double count out because yeah, the Kabuki Warriors gonna get involved. Like it's gonna be a cheat show. Then we're gonna have Io Sky going off at the Kabuki Warriors. Stephanie McGill is gonna say, "I won the title match again." You know what I mean? And then Rhea
Which
Ripley's
would,
gonna get involved, and we're gonna end up having this triple threat match at Perth. We're gonna have
yeah, I
Baker
like that.
against
I
Io
like that.
Sky against Rhea Ripley, which that's perfect triple threat match.
Yeah,
There's no disqualification.
no,
So pinfall or submission, and then you can get the Kabuki Warriors getting involved again, mess it all up,
yeah,
costing Io Sky the title by accident. You know what I mean? And then you got Rhea Ripley finally pinning Io Sky,
mm-hmm.
with Vake out of the picture. So it doesn't affect her. And we got a massive win in Perth. Finally, Rhea Ripley pins Io Sky like she's never been able to do in a home ground. People's going to go
Mm.
nuts. And
Yeah,
there you go. But for that to happen, a WrestlePalooza cannot be a winner.
nah,
It has to
I
be
like that
a
idea. Yeah,
DQ. It has to
yeah,
something happen.
double count out,
Something.
double count out. Yeah,
I think that would be the best. I would love to because it would be like a really what the fuck. And
mm.
then but the only thing with that is like how do we get re-involved in this? How do we get re-involved in this story? Because she's involved in a story with the Kabuki Warriors, your Skype, but Stephanie Vaquet is not involved in this.
No.
You know what I mean? She has nothing to do with it. So we need to be a way to glue it all together
Well,
so it makes
okay,
sense.
Kabuki Warriors come out and try and interfere to cost the match for ES Sky. Rhea Ripley comes out to help ES Sky. They end up all brawling outside, double count out, boom, boom. See you later.
Yeah, that could be. But then
Mm.
how you justify Rhea going for the title? That's
Yeah,
the
well,
problem.
but
You
you've still got a month to build that. You still got a month to build that story up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How do you build it up like her? Because clearly Stephanie was like, there's no winner at the server title shot again. And then Io Sky, because it could happen. Io Sky is like, well, there's not a winner, it's plus two. And then Rhea is like, I was next in line.
Mm.
I want
Yeah,
my title
yeah,
shot.
yeah. That's right.
And
I don't
then
know how
you
they're going to do it, but
I think that's the
I'll
way.
be
I
very
think
surprised if I'll be very surprised if Stephanie wins the title at WrestlePalooza.
the only thing, if she wins it, we might have Rhea Ripley not winning in Perth.
Yeah,
Because she
that's right.
won it
Oh,
last
that's
time.
guaranteed. If Stephanie wins the title at WrestlePalooza, Rhea's not winning the title in Perth.
100% no. Unless we get Rhea against Asuka in a match, and then we got Stephanie against someone else, which that would be a better way to go about it because you're still
Mm.
gonna have Rhea Ripley involved. She
But
doesn't
what
need to
about
go for
Io?
the title, but that's what the thing. It could be like Io can ask for a rematch straight away,
Mm.
and we get Stephanie can see your Sky again at Perth with Stephanie can retaining the title straight away, and then Io Sky is completely out, and then we get Asuka against Rhea Ripley in Perth. We still got, you know, um,
Yeah.
the hometown girl. We got fucking Rhea Ripley here. We get a match. We get a win, and
Mm.
then that way it moves away from Stephanie Baquet and that because that would be the two ways. But that
Yeah.
should be a bit more of a understandable way about things. Kabuki Warriors costing Yoskai the match.
Yeah.
Baquet wins. Because of a messed up of Asuka and the Kabuki Warriors. We get, we get And then we get, of course, between then they start fighting. What's happening? Rhea Ripley gets involved, and they get in a match, fucking start slapping each other, whatever.
Mm.
Fuck, we get Rhea Ripley against Asuka in Perth, face to face, and then Baquet, and then Io Sky goes up to Baquet. It's like they cost me the match. I want a rematch.
Yeah.
I don't want them involved. And
Yeah.
they could be back,
Yeah.
and Baquet will be like, you know what? Let's have it at Perth. You know what?
Yeah.
And then we get finally Baquet wins clean, retains the title. Happy days. Rhea Ripley wins a Perth. Happy days, and that way we can move on, and we gotta win a
Yeah.
champion. Baquet takes it for a long time, takes it for a few times until we get to WrestleMania or whatever, and then she can lose it at WrestleMania against Rhea Ripley. Fucking what better thing to lose the
Yeah.
title against Rhea Ripley in WrestleMania? You know what I mean?
Well, and Rhea won it at 39, so against Charlotte.
So
So
look, I think that's something they're gonna have to go towards. But everything's gonna be what depends what's happening at WrestlePalooza, and
yeah,
that's the way
absolutely.
I see it at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what with that we get to the end of this, man. Far out. Like always, we say we're gonna 15 minutes. We still took the whole fucking time to do shit. Like always, we
Nah,
go
it's all good, man.
off the
It's all good.
rails.
It's all good. Why don't you
Yeah.
plug? Why don't you plug the interview that you got coming up?
Oh yeah, far out. Yeah, they were talking about that. We got an interview. We spoke. We trying to do this more often, more interviews stuff like that. We had Jamie Apps from the Australian Wrestling Cards the other day. I'm collecting. I got the second. I got the April last year, so I'm getting some. I'm starting to build up my collection of Australian wrestlers. And then we had this week. We had interview with Balkan Wild, a Chilean wrestler that he's in Australia and he's doing really well. If everyone see Lucha Fantastica, he's the tiger. He's the face of Lucha Fantastica at the moment in every single poster. Um, really good interview with him. Funny thing was two Chileans speaking in English, which is great. It's always funny to do that. But it was really good, man. Really good. It was really entertaining and interesting how he got into wrestling. Because really out of nowhere, he started to watch wrestling like no long ago. So it's like he's everything came in a wave of going and stuff. And he in Australia is just he's just doing really well, man. He's doing really well. He's training with PWA. He's been able to be with Robbie Eagles.
Yeah,
We all know fucking he's Australian's one of the Australians' greatest wrestler. He's
yeah.
been all over the place. He just needs to debut in one of the big ones at the moment, just to make it, just to cover it all. Robbie Eagles, fucking
Hasn't he had a? He's had fights in AW, hasn't he?
yeah, but he needs to be in there. He needs to
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
be
I
there. You
agree with
know,
you. I agree with you, mate.
NXT,
Yeah.
fucking NXT or
Mm.
AEW. He needs to be part of the main cards, man. Because if anyone knows about Australian wrestling, you need to know who Robbie Eagles is, and you'd
Oh,
probably know who
100%.
Robbie Eagles, man. He's a legend. Hopefully, one day we can interview him, because fucking
Mm.
hell, he's such a good wrestler, man. But yeah, so stay tuned, people, because we'll have that interview up soon, and hopefully continue doing those interviews during the year. And with that, we get to the end, man. Anything to say before we go?
Renzo. Hello.
He's scared. He's scared. He's talking shit on the chat, but he's still scared, man. What's
Oh,
happening? I'm the swan.
I'm asleep when you record. I live on the
Oh
other side
no,
of the
bullshit,
world.
bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
All I'm hearing is excuses, mate. All I'm hearing is excuses, and just his AEW mark coming through,
Yeah.
criticizing everything WWE does, but when the others copy, he doesn't say a word, and he says that was a great angle.
Yeah, no, like Brian said, you gotta answer soon, man. We need to have this chat. I don't care. We'll make it work for everyone. Let's buy like a decent time that works for everyone. So you can't say we manage it all the time. We done it when we used to record with people in Chile. So man, if we could do that, we could do anything. So no need to be bullshit at this. And man, with this, we get into the end of Lucha HSP. Remember, we can find on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, the whole lip. We have our clips putting up on Spotify now, and we also always putting up on the shorts and reels on Instagram of the different interviews that we have and the show. So click on those, have a look at it, and if you want to listen to the whole show or the whole interview, just click on the link and you go through it. So that was Master Voice of Violence. My name is Red Road. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.